Hey, what's going on guys? This is Marioman10100 back again with a different type of video today. I'm just going to try something else, and this is probably going to be the only time that I do this. I'm going to do an unboxing of Amiibo. So the Retro Amiibo only just recently came out. Actually came out to the day of this recording, but it's only recently just come out. So I thought I'd unbox all three of them because they're all in their own separate packaging. So the first one we've got is Duck Hunt Duo, or Duck Hunt in a sense. The Duck Hunt dog, with of course the duck from Duck Hunt. And we're going to unbox this thing, so it always hurts when you open these things up. It's just like, oh, even when they're rare, it's just like, oh god, here we go. And right there is Duck Hunt Dog, or Duck Hunt Duo really. It's actually really good detail. I really like this Amiibo. This actually looks really good. Really retro, definitely retro. So yeah, that's Duck Hunt Duo, the duck, and of course the Duck Hunt Dog, the laughing bastard. Alright, so the next one that we have out of the three is R.O.B. Now, when I have a look at the eyes of this R.O.B, it's actually blue, so I don't know if that's an intentional throwback to Brawl and the Ancient Minister, which, spoilers, oh, the Ancient Minister is a R.O.B, even though that game's been out since like 2008. So the next one is R.O.B, who I actually do play. I don't play him nearly as often as like Sonic or Ganondorf or Captain Falcon or Mario, but I picked him up in Brawl when he debuted, and he was an okay character. He was more of a joke character in that game, but this game is actually really damn good, and he's been improved in all the right spots, and that's a good thing. Especially when I played more of him and I've seen, I'm like, oh, he's been buffed up in this way, this way, this way, and this way, which is good. So it's the packaging. Put that back. Oh yes, and the for those of you that don't know, the European instruction manuals are only that big. I know, like, what the fuck? That's the back of the box, which I think is different in America as well. It's a different type of setting. But here we have R.O.B, and he's actually got a power switch on his base, which I actually thought that's pretty cool. And he's got a cord. And what else can I say? Got some little machinery there. But yeah, this is R.O.B. Now, if you're in Japan, the actual arms would be the red arms that you usually see in Mario Kart DS and a lot of the other places with R.O.B, especially in Brawl. I believe he also had red arms there, whereas Smash 4, he's gone back to the American and European design of grey arms, not red ones, like Japan. So that's R.O.B. Actually looks... This is a really good looking Amiibo. Like, there's a lot of good attention to detail. And it actually does say the actual R.O.B and then what it actually stands for, the abbreviation and the actual name. So like Robotic Operation Buddy, I believe is what it's called. I can't remember. I'm trying to see, and I've got no Operation or Operating Buddy, one of the two. I can't exactly remember off the top of my head right now. But that's R.O.B, and that's actually a really good looking Amiibo. Have another look at it. No, nothing on the base, just the normal copyrighted Nintendo. And there you go. That's R.O.B. Now the last one, and this is the one that I really, really, really loved. I've always said that when they were going to release an amiibo of this, which I knew that they were going to, that I was going to pre-order it the day that it was announced, or like the day it was available for pre-order. One of my actual mains, like this guy is actually my main in Brawl. Either him or I think secondary is Luigi in Brawl, but Game & Watch really took me by surprise. He's actually a really, really good character. I still use him here in Smash 4, but I don't think I'm not nearly as good with him as other characters, but that's, you know, because of you know, like really hard computers can really read Game & Watch because he's somewhat a little bit slower with his moves than normal. So we've got Game & Watch, and we've got all. You have a look in that box. It looks like this Game & Watch has just killed all these other Game & Watches on the bottom. I said that to my friend today, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, it does too." And it's just like, I love Game & Watch. Really, like Game & Watch's character is definitely one of the best ones, and it hurts me that I have to open this box because I really want to keep the back of the box intact because it looks so good, but I have to open it and I have to make a mess of it. So yeah, I've already made a mess of the damn box. And that's Game & Watch on the back there. It sucks that I have to do this, but there's no other way that I'm getting this amiibo out, unless it's, you know. Oh, so that's cool packaging. That's actually taken on the bottom. So you actually open it up off the bottom. Right, and we have got the... He's flat. which I love. I love that they showed this in the Nintendo Direct, and they showed that it was flat, and I really loved that attention to detail. So we have his bell taunt. I think this is his down B taunt, because we no, that's not right. I don't think. No. I know he's got two bells, and I believe this might be his side one. This is the one that's on the bottom. This was, I believe, his actual model from Brawl, actually, believe it or not. I think this was the one that they used for Brawl when you selected him as a playable character, was this one. Sorry for my dog in the background. So that's the Brawl model, which, you know, is very famous for a lot of Game & Watch players. And then we've got the signature move, Judge, level 9. This is number 9. This is always aim for the 9s. So this is Judge. For those of you that don't know, that don't play Game & Watch that often, or don't know Game & Watch in general, Judge is his side B move, and it has different effects for each number. It counts from 1 to 9. 9 being the best one that you can get. Now, it's all luck based, pretty much, with Judge. There's no real, I wouldn't say there's no real algorithm for it. I'd say there'd probably be one, but it's probably really difficult to work out. Number 9, I think it's I'm not sure if it kills at any %, but whenever you get a 9, it really does hurt the character and is definitely a kill move for Game & Watch. Like if you get a level 9, if you get a 9 against and you hit someone with it, that their ass is pretty much launched. Whether it kills or not, I don't know. You know, I can't remember if it kills at any % or what have you. So that's Judge. And then we've got his Up B, and this one will be harder to get out. There we go. Get plastic in my hands. This one is his Up B, and it's Parachute. So this is your recovery move for Game & Watch. It's his Parachute move. Very self-explanatory. Does actually do damage. Believe it or not. Yeah, I know, it's a bit weird, but hey, what can you do? What the hell is that? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's the silver that blocks the bottom. Alright, I'll put that over there. And then we have normal Game & Watch. Now this is his model from Smash 4. I actually do prefer the Brawl model, but this model isn't actually so bad. Definitely when it's just like a challenger approaches and it has this, it's like, oh, I wonder which character it is. This is especially after playing Brawl. And it just comes out. Just comes out like that. So you can actually swap and interchange these ones, making it, I think, a bit more customizations with these Amiibo. So you can have Judge, like, oh, look, it's the first Brawl Amiibo ever. And the only Brawl Amiibo that we're probably going to ever have. Unless someone else does, like, a Amiibo of a Brawl character and has swappable parts to it. I don't know. You got the Parachute, which that's cool. And then you've got now it's got a particular pattern on the bottom that it has to sit on. So this was one of the big things that definitely got me to pre-order this, but I was going to pre-order Game & Watch anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. It's just that Game & Watch is one of my mains, and really, well, it's been one of my mains in the past, and definitely one of the better characters that I've ever played with. I love the attention to detail with Game & Watch. So that's Game & Watch. So that was my unboxing of the 3 Retro Amiibos, the Game & Watch, the R.O.B, and the Duck Hunt Duo, the 3 Retros. And I just thought it'd be something different to do. I'm probably not going to do another one. I've got more Amiibo here, like I've got the Splatoon Amiibos that I haven't opened, that I've had for ages. I've got the Mario one, which besides the way, by the way, Super Mario Maker came out a couple of weeks ago, about 2 weeks from this recording, like 2 weeks ago, from the day I'm recording this, and I still haven't played it, but there will definitely be a first impressions of this game. Don't you worry about that. I will definitely have a first impressions of that. And then I have my Yoshi's Woolly World cutesy Yarn Yoshi Amiibo, which I've always joked as if it's going to devour your soul. So I haven't opened the damn thing because I don't want to unleash the beast. That was bad. Unleash the beast within. So I don't want to open it because it's going to be a beast. And there's the 8-bit Mario. So yes, first impressions of Super Mario Maker is coming. I still got to record that, so get that done. And of course the Splatoon Amiibo. But I think this is going to be the only unboxing of Amiibo that I'm ever going to do on this channel. The only other way is if something big happens, like maybe another... I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I'd probably do it for Ryu, I don't know, I'd probably post, I'm like, hey, look at this picture of Ryu's Amiibo, which of course I'm gonna get all the DLC character Amiibos, unless it's a character I don't particularly like, and even then, I think most of the DLC characters I'll be picking up anyway, so I'll be picking up Mewtwo, I'll be picking up Lucas, definitely, because even though at the start of me playing Brawl I didn't like him, I've definitely come accustomed to Lucas in Smash Brothers Brawl by the end of it, and on my way to Smash 4. Like, I definitely played a lot more Lucas the NES, and I thought Lucas was definitely a really good character by the end of Brawl, and the start of the hype for Smash 4 when I was playing Brawl really hard. Of course I'm going to get Roy, even though I played a little bit of Roy. I don't play it nearly as much as probably Lucas or definitely Ryu, because Ryu I've played the most out of all the DLC characters so far. So there's that. I'll definitely be picking up the Ryu one, of course, because another third-party character on top of the third-party characters. I'm going to have all of them. So if Rayman comes out, I mean, I will be kind of pissed, because, you know, Rayman is not particularly one of my... Well, it's not against, like, the other third-party characters, like Mega Man, Sonic, and Pac-Man. In particular, my personal opinion is that he doesn't stand as much history, stand up with as much history as the other three, like Sonic, Mega Man, and Pac-Man, and maybe even Ryu in a sense, because Ryu shows the tournament and competitive multiplayer, you know, fighting games and the fighting game genre as a whole. Because really, Street Fighter was one of the first, well, I wouldn't say it was the first fighting game, but it was definitely one of the first that laid the foundations for most of the fighting games that we have now. You know, Street Fighter, Tekken, you know, Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, even though those are like anime fighters. I wouldn't say Dragon Ball Z, because they kind of, you could say, was evolved from, you know, other fighting games, but it has its own little spin, and, you know, it's an anime fighter as well. But, you know, there's a lot of fighters out there that definitely, Mortal Kombat is another one, that definitely Street Fighter inspired a lot of those fighting genre games to be, you know, as popular as they are, because, well, Street Fighter and fighting games in general. And even like Smash Brothers is a party game, but it's a fighting game at its core, and that's something I'm really accustomed to, really happy with, that we've travelled so far with fighting games. Sorry, I'm getting all sentimental here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is Marioman10100. You guys have a great day and night, and of course, take care.